How to play Carcassonne, ladies and gentlemen. Let's figure that out. Here's what we need to set up. We need the scoreboard. You need your color of your pieces. You can just put them in a pile. One of your colored pieces needs to go on the scoreboard. You're going to use this to do your score. The goal of the game is to get the highest score. You need all the tiles face down, every single one. Put them in a pile face down like that. This is the one that you start with. Notice that this is a slightly different color. The grays are opposite. This is the only one like this. So this is the one that you start with. Lay that down face up like this. So the goal of the game is to get the most points. The way you get points is by connecting certain things and claiming them. So for example, these areas are cities. This like brown looking thing, notice that's a wall. So that's a city. So I'm connecting city to city. I cannot do something like that. Grass to city does not work. I cannot do something like this, grass to road. That doesn't work. I can do grass to grass. That's fine. This way's fine. But I can't do that. I can't do that. I can do this. That's perfectly fine. Now, when you lay something, that's when you can claim it. So notice I laid this city, so then I could put a piece on there to claim it. We'll talk about scoring in a second. So you can only claim pieces that you actually lay on that turn. I cannot claim this because this is the starting piece that was already down. I can't claim any other pieces that were down. I can only claim pieces on my turn when I lay them. And it's your option if you'd like to do that or not. You have to manage because you only have so many pieces. So if you start claiming every single thing that you lay down, you might run out of pieces. But anyway, so I'll just kind of walk you through some stuff here. So let's say yellow claimed that. Try and get a road here. So let's say it's red's turn, and red can claim a road. Red's going to claim that road. I'll tell you why in a second. Let's say yellow goes again here. Yellow has this city card. Notice that I can't do this. The reason why I can't do that is because of this road right here. But I could do something like this. So yellow's going to start a new city, and that's perfectly fine. Yellow's starting the city right here. And let's say I grab a new, we're not going to talk about that one. Let's try and find a simpler thing here. Let's say, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Let's just say red. Let's say red claims that city. Now, here's some of the things. So like if you understand all that, that's the basics. Just go from there. Now, in terms of scoring, right now each city tile that's not closed is worth 1 point. This is not closed. Notice it's open. This is not closed, it's open. This is open on 3 sides. So cities are kind of tricky to close. The bigger you make them, the harder they are to close, but the more points they're worth. So with cities, once you close them, each tile ends up being worth 2 points. So I closed this. So now this is worth 4 points because it's closed. Whenever you successfully complete or close something, then you get your piece back, which is nice because then you can kind of manage your pieces better. So that was 4 points. So I move this on the scoreboard. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's done. There's nothing else that can be done with that. I got the 4 points. I take my piece back. I get my points on the board. That's like we can kind of forget about that. Now let's say it's red's turn. Let's see. I just want to show you some more scenarios. Like this is a tough piece to close because I need a road and I need a city. I'm just going to grab something else for now. So let's just say go like this. This road is 3 points right now. 1, 2, 3. It's worth 3 points. It's not closed yet. Notice that's open. This is just like a little village thing. Don't worry about these. That just means that the road ends right there. So this is a little small section of road that red claimed on their turn. Now this is a 3 long section road. Let's say it's red's turn again. And let's say now red throws this in. Now that road is closed. Notice how many points it would be worth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roads they're not worth double points, unlike the city. So roads are only worth 1 point each, no matter whether you close it or not. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Red gets this piece back because the road is closed. That's 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say the game ended, and the game ends once all these are used up. Once there's no more tiles left, the game is done. This city is not closed. Red claimed it. That's just worth 1 point. So red would get, again, we're talking end of the game. Red didn't successfully close this. They still get points for claiming that city. They get 1 point for that. Now there's no other reds to worry about there, so that's done. Now this is also not closed. If you notice here, we got 1 city tile, 2 city tile, and then a shield. The shield itself is worth 1 point when a city is not closed. So this little setup here that yellow had, if we ended the game, we didn't close that, this is worth 3 points. 1 tile, 2 tiles, plus a shield is 3 points. If we closed this, I'm just gonna, for ease, remove that for a second. Let's say that we closed that. Let's say if yellow was able to close that city, now this is worth quite a bit more points. 2 for that, another 2, so we're at 4, another 2, so we're at 6, plus the shield is now worth 2 because the city closed, so this is worth 8. Excuse me, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 points for this closed city. Yellow gets their thing back. We move them forward 8, so that'd be 12 there. So let me know if you have questions. You don't quite understand that. That is enough information to get you started. So if your mind is mush already, just get started. I'm going to tell you some more advanced rules here. So here are the next rules. This piece right here, this is called a monastery. You can claim it whenever you lay it down, and the piece itself is worth 1 point, and any piece that you surround it with is worth 1 point. So in reality, a monastery can be worth 9 points total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 points total for that monastery. So if I just take one away, now this is worth 8 points. If I take this away, this is worth 6 points. You get your piece back once this is fully closed. So let's say we're at this point, and then I close this on my turn. Now yellow gets this back, and then we move 9 points on the board. If you don't get to close it, that's okay. Then you leave your piece on it, and you score the points at the end of the game. Those are the basic rules. Now we got a little bit more complicated stuff going on here. You can actually kind of steal stuff from people and kind of combine forces. I want to show you what I'm talking about. Let's say it's blue's turn. Let's say blue lays this here. And let's say blue puts their piece there. Notice that black is on this road. That's 3 points. Blue's on this road. They're not touching. They're not connected. But blue's like, hey, I want to connect my road to here. So it's kind of like now blue can join forces with black and gain some of those points. So let's say blue on their turn, they lay this. Ooh, so now notice that road is connected. So now what would happen is both blue and black would share those points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This road is not closed. They don't take their pieces off yet, but that would be worth 5 points. So I'll show you again what happened. Let's say it was blue's turn. Let's say blue laid this piece and put their piece down like that. They can do that because it's not connected. Blue cannot do something like this. Blue cannot connect their road piece and then with black. You can't do stuff like that, but you can do stuff like this. It's not connected, and then they connect it, and then now they get those points. Now, things get even more complicated here. And this is all strategy type stuff, more advanced. Let's say blue, they go like this. They claim that road. Now notice here, now let's say blue goes like this on another turn. And they put the road there. Now notice, this whole road is connected. If you notice, blue has 2 of their characters on this road. What happens now, because blue has 2 versus 1 black, black essentially does not get this road. They don't take their piece off yet, but black will not get any of the points for this road. Only blue will get points for this road. If let's say the game ended right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blue would get 7 points total. Black would get nothing. We can do similar stuff with the cities. Let's say So black is claiming these two city spots. They're connected. Let's say blue's turn, blue goes here. Blue claims this. Notice that those cities are not connected. But let's say on blue's next turn, blue goes like this. Boom. So now they are sharing the points of the city. And we can do the same kind of thing. We can do the same kind of thing where like blue got extra pieces in there. So I'm going to try and show you what that would look like. Let's say blue did something like this. So now, if I can close that off, look at that. So all this is connected. All this is connected. Blue has 2 in this city versus black's 1. So now blue would get all the points for this city. Black would get none. So anyway, I know this a little bit more advanced. Can help you with that kind of stuff, but this basic stuff hopefully you'll understand, and that should be enough for you to at least have some fun and understand the game. Good luck.